swear these people make me crazy good, I'm already that guy. I could slide them oh so easy, but just hush them to the side. I have always do my vibe, I have always stayed alive. So I guess that you could say I have no issues with the light. It's just when you in the dark, every spark just seems so bright. So I have to keep on chasing until the day that I die. Oh please mama, don't you cry. Papa, don't you ask me why. It's just something in my veins, and that's good enough for eyes. No surprise, look in my eyes. I have war with trauma and the suicidal thoughts in my brain. God, I'm insane. Oh, this is pain. Should I feel shame? These pills don't make me better, they just push my soul away. I feel better with a J, but there's bills I gotta pay. And these random tests stripping, gonna like this anyway. I said, Grandma, don't you cry, your grandson is made away. Yeah, my teeth are quite decayed, so they blame me, but I'm glad I mastered systems. I was nerding as a youngin', here I'm taught, I don't listen, I don't keep that many friends. I don't ask to judge my writtens if I can't get this on my own. I'm not expecting getting things been different since my mission was to reject all this chicken. Some of them dip quick, and I can't blame self-eviction. It's just that every other day I say I sorta miss them, and this path alone gets hard. Hard to turn away a bar, hard to not resort to things that easily could take me out. Like a day that just ain't going down a good route. Never could quite ask to ever split any amount. So my kitchen catching drafts of air that's coming from the south, call it my death wish. I spent this life weaving, trying not to get arrested. But if they take me down, I'm quiet and no mention it. I just stick with this life I'm blessed with. Smile, oh so many want to deal me cards when I ain't play a hand. I have just kept to myself like a one-man band. I'm still waiting for my cousin to come meet me on the land. Make an entrance on the track, wouldn't have to be so grand. But he's flying off above us, we don't talk about it that much, less we mention in the other times when he was here with us. See, this music is a must, only way I'm introspective, and to me that is my way of therapy for my depression. I ain't never read the story to seek for your attention. I ain't never think these stories were all that quite impressive, just expansions to the sound I done made and gave out. Some done try to pop my wheels, we ain't on the same route. They just worry about me, cause they worry about clout. But they ain't stopped to think what I've been all about. I ain't do this for myself, that's why real ones do embrace. Cause they know to do this here, you gotta smile in the face of your demons. Always wanna give them each a reason, but I'm on that peace tip, so I don't speak up. I ain't even preach, hey, I'm just chiefin', hoping that they'll give me a good reason. I came from wicked places out the region, still we rose on up and shine cause we some leaders. Hard work, dripping sweat by the leader. You can tell it's me by the bump in your speakers. Bump in your speakers. Speakers. Thump, thump in your speakers. And I don't wanna die, but I can't lie. I'm on my own, wishing I could go inside a lodge and just lock the door. Forevermore, 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 forevermore.
I'm not afraid to die. Oh, maybe I lied when I said I'm not afraid. I'm very afraid. So be it. What if the Rishichi was right? There is a hell and I get shipped there. Well, at least I got a 50-50 chance.
It's a glimpse
of our life, coming from the rares. This is how we live when we burning up from both ends. No doubt that we down to the hand, but I just found out I'm burying my best friend. Now he's gone, this is how it is. This is real life, coming straight from where I live. Because of you, dog, I'm still in it to fight. You taught me how to tap into the rhythm of life. Got my headphones on, and you're on my mind. Hit the back road home, on the moonlit night. Can't believe you're gone, and there's no more time. Now I can't go back, when I was by your side. How do I deserve to be saved? Asking God almost every single day. Sometimes I cry and I feel I can't pray. Like God, whatever can I really even say? Throw me in my head and he's saying crazy things. Had me doing 90 on a slick blizzard day. This shit gotta change even if it ain't now. I'ma take this next tip, better knock me right down. Cause I don't wanna be around this. Somehow saved my life when I found this. Live for my cousins and my brothers and my sisters. Assisting with my confidence back when we was children. The ones that never had me feeling lower like a villain. So many in the sky, one day I'll be there with them. So until then, I'm here grinding every minute. Iktomi laughing in my home. I was laying in my bed feeling comatose. Felt like life had me treading on the ropes. I ain't got gas enough to get my ass home. I ain't asking you to pray for me, just pray I make it home. And I ain't made a soul. I ain't got a kid, but I treat him like my own. That's why they always hit me up when I'm on the road. But I gotta drive and keep my focus on the road. Had a lot of cousins lose they soul to a grove. No, can't but his foe. And no, do I know a lot of different ways to end the tattered road. I'm looking up to you, almost somewhat of a mold. Now I'm older than you were. How to feel, I don't know. There's a light in my soul, and it is still there though. Cause deep down I know you're really still there, bro. Especially when ain't nobody else is really there, bro. Cause it ain't never feel like I gotta figure. I know you'd understand. You was like this yourself. We can't be anything else.
I'm sick and tired of these people being negative. White folks hating cause they're being racist. And when we point you out, you say that ain't me. So you're sneaking around trying to set them free. They say you smacking my brothers, what would you think if you were given 2 weeks just to learn to read? What do you mean and do it fluently? Cause living this life ain't new to me. Nowadays, still savage. Learning everything like my language. Still rocking the braid, it's my heritage.
I call upon a death, death to all of this hopelessness and every piece of myth. A death to increases in these young gold deaths. A death to not praying anymore, not saying to my main people love you anymore. A death to me fearing consequences to the real. A death to the thought that I ever been that ill. A death to hesitation just to love, just to pray. Hesitating to be something greater than I am today. Call upon a death, overwhelming in the stress. Call upon a death, hanging on, not really letting go. Call upon the death to not letting my spirits move on. Everybody hits me up when I'm on the road, and I don't think I got enough will to keep going. Got a lot of pain, thank God I'm a poet. Trying to birth the faith even if I don't know it.
We look at death from a selfish side, like, you know, that guy died, oh, it's so sad. Why is it sad? He's away from all of this bad stuff that's here on earth. At the worst, he's just somewhere quiet, no nothing.
Thank God I'm a poet. Got a lot of pain, thank God I'm a poet. Trying to birth the faith even if I don't know
At
it.
best, he's an angel, or he's at the next existence, or he's a spirit somewhere, you know. What is so bad about that? It's only bad for the people who he left, because you guys are mad. That's like some crab in the bucket type stuff. I mean, it's harsh analogy, but that's what it's like, though.
Saying to my main people love you anymore. A death to me fearing consequences to the real. Got enough will to keep going.
That whole period of that drunken Indian time, that so-called period of time where the drunken Indian, where that image and that stereotypical thing came. But this is the Indian that saved us. Because this is the Indian that said, I'm not gonna, you won't, I can't be who I am, and I'm not going to be who you tell me to be.
Where do we hide? Where do we run? Where do I stand? What have they done? You gotta ask yourself. So why would we give up our senses when Creator gave us our senses we blessed with? So we would just lose our connection. We got the way we ask for spirit's protection.
Losing our faith and our direction. As a byproduct dealing with oppression. It's just another weapon, hold up. We're much more than what's portrayed in the movies, we're not a western. We look down but we losing the sight. Even if we gon' lose, we still in it to fight. We got nothing to prove and maybe though it isn't right. These systematic rules, another way to take a life. We barely made it through the killing of our people. Then the boarding schools might just have been as evil. Coming in strong but end up feeble. Forced to play the rules but still not equals.
Just being who we were was being illegal. Par for the course, if we met then it was lethal. Here we go again, we live in a sequel. No more living free with the spirit of soaring eagles.
This is a story that ain't no books teaching. I see the Americas as a shook region. They still pinning us down and still frequent with no logical reason. Straight up.
I'll erase the pain and I'll just do what I have to get to it. But I will not become you. And really I think that, you know, and I think that they're the ones who saved something about us as Native people by refusing to submit. This was their rebellion. This was their way.
Survive and be nothing or be destroyed, so I could be something and I could make noise. They survived tyrants so I could have a voice, so I could be a giant and I could have a choice. I'ma choose life, that's how I'ma fight back. I know they fighting with me, it don't matter where I'm at. With everything I go through I can feel them, it's a fact. I feel them in my bones and my voice when I rap. It's why I stand tall with my reds on the map. It's what I have now, I wouldn't even have that if our people just died when the enemies attacked. We're living in a country with a target on our back. I've been told that the story's getting old. How? Our story is finally being told, but it falls on deaf ears and a lifeless soul. With an icon dry and a heart gone cold. It's still oppression as they carry out the mission, killing who we are inside the cost of vision. You can't see that? Then I know you straight tripping. I lend you my shades, you wouldn't even see the vision. That's a John Crown bar, gotta give it up, cause we came from the struggle no matter where we from.
I won't hide, I won't run. Here I stand despite what they've done. I will no longer hide, I will no longer run. Here I stand despite what they've done.
Despite what they've done, I have hope despite trauma.
You know, and then later when the activists came along, see, I always felt that we owed, that they made it possible for us activists later, because if they hadn't taken that route, they would have had to have the white mind or be destroyed from trying to be who they really are. So they protected the identity of who they really were, right, through this mask, wearing this disguise. I'm a human being. You will not recognize me as a human being, as who I truly am. So I will hide that, because I will hide that behind this, so that you don't kill me.
Showing off, you can say I ain't shit cause I ain't got the cause. Rather chill with folks with ceremony scars. All the money in the world can't save you from getting lost. Go ahead, tell the gram that they looking at a boss. But what is you without chains and jewels, without expensive clothes and shoes, without the eye candy sitting shoddy? I'm an eternal spirit in a temporary body. Impressing shallow you is not on my agenda. Time's too valuable to spend as a pretender. Looking within only to create a I surrender. I'm here to learn, also here to help. Love community as much as I love myself. Seems you and I are living in different realms. I see you scratching your head at what I'm talking about.
They don't do it for the people, they don't do it for the tribe. They just do it for their ego, yeah they do it cause of pride. Get a little bit of clout and switch up circles, switch up sides. They ain't real, they don't ride. They ain't real, they don't ride. They don't do it for the people, they don't do it for the tribe. They just do it
shares a scene, deep from a memory and a dreams. Haunting things she telling me, I listen on and I grit my teeth. Why can anybody ever seem to convict? Rapists or the ones who profit, plus the others who talk about it, just talk about it for the clout and outfits. They tell us all to pray, right, like every day, right. Hope the money felt so right, cause we're at a new gravesite. Drive me to the booth, please pay me profits. Probably only time where we'll see you about it. Something's real backwards when you stay real cautious of those who serve, cause they're there for pockets.
They don't do it for the people, they don't do it for the. Get a little bit of clout and switch up, circle, switch up.
Why they ducking on me, homie, you don't want the smoke? Why they talking on me, boy, you better play a role. I'ma go and make a killing, so I'ma go and grab a rope. Tell them go and hang it up if you're really bound to fold. Got them in a row, I'ma go and line them up. Got them in my scope, I'ma go and hit them up. I'ma serve some up, Hell's Kitchen, I'll be spitting, I'ma go and burn it up. Survival of the fittest, best believe I'm turning up. Yeah, boss, turn it up. My shit really knocking and I'm bound to cut it up. Boy, you better knock it off or you better run it up. Man, I done had enough, all this anger building up. Temper burning on my heart, so I gotta cool down. Focus on me, yeah, I'm focused on myself. Learn from the streets, learn from the scheme, yeah, I gotta make it out.
Was EJ equal? They all staring cause I'm street paid. People blaming me but they show three things. Gossip, hating, talking like I won't flame. But this is EJ.
Growing up, I seen a lot of things that you can't understand if you ain't been through it. From the feeds to the buns with the change in the cup, with the old ass kick still lacing them up, cause they ain't got enough for a brand new pair. Cause the money that they had went straight to a jug, then they pour it up till they get a little drunk. When they come to, they'll start chasing a buzz. Fuck, gotta change how I'm living. Looking at these people really painted a picture. Take a few L's, you're gonna have to move different. I done been through hell, almost had me slipping. Coming with the facts, give a fuck about opinions. If you brown or black, they don't wanna see you winning. It's so fucked up in this world that I live in. And the cops get a man, not a single one in prison. He went innocent, but they said that he resisted, and they feared for their life, so they had to pull the trigger. Young folk dying, got me drowning on my liver. Looking over my shoulder, heart beat a little quicker. That's the kind of shit that make you wanna be the really make you wanna go and take out all them fucking politicians back and forth all the time with the goddamn bitch. And at the end of the day, maybe I'm just tripping.
I thought we was EJ equal. They all staring cause I'm street paid. People blaming me but they show three things. Gossip, hating, talking like I won't flame. But this is EJ. No matter what the priest say, no matter what the he say, she say, no matter what we EJ, we just seek J. They just got me stressed on ya, but I'm still the best on ya. From the message to the vest on ya, learn this from TS on ya. Some people got me stressed on ya, really put me to the test, Nico. Really put me through a test, we go. Feeling crazy in my head and my chest, in my thoughts and in my breath. Feeling crazy in my head, feeling crazy in my chest. Feeling crazy in the thoughts, feeling crazy in my breath. Feeling crazy in my head, feeling crazy till I'm dead. Feeling crazy till I'm dead. Thought we was EJ, hey, thought it was EJ, but it's just three things, just those three things. Thought we was EJ, it's just those three things. Thought we was EJ, it's just those three things. Don't put me down, just teach me up.
The Putnams crashed through the bridge over Gormley Gorge.
Well, accidents do happen.
It was no accident.
The Putnams didn't go off the bridge by accident. They were driven off it. Forced to swerve off it by an oncoming car. A car driven by a skeleton.
I came from Captive Cold. I can't get out of my mind, stuck in a dream, frozen in time. I can't get out of my mind, stuck in a dream, frozen in time. You see the high beam lights in your rear view, driven by a strange car that is see-through. Then you hear laughter and a motor roaring. You found yourself inside of a ghost story, smoke swarming, exhaust pipe, frostbite, no escape as you drive deep into the false light. All night, the sun never rises, stuck for eternity inside the violence. See a house on the side of the road, you pull over quick to get out of the cold. As you enter, you fall down a staircase that has no end, and it's haunted by a white face. Try to run to the top, but it's gone. Try to make it to the bottom, but it's so long. You can't stop, the face is behind you. You start to realize that you will die soon. You ever been scared by a ghost story? Tell yourself it's only a ghost story, until you get stuck in that ghost story. Now you can't get out of that ghost story. You ever been scared by a ghost story? Tell yourself it's only a ghost story, until you get stuck in that ghost story. Now you can't get out of that ghost story. Develop the film and see all the bloodshed, fatal frame, pictures of the undead. Close your eyes and try to run and hide while the bloody butterflies freeze in the summertime. A painting of a child corrupts your mind. Later on in the night you'll commit suicide. Black rose petals fall from the sky in a 10-day dream as the nightmares rise. Jars of mist stuck in your brain now, bottles of fog boxes full of rain clouds. This realm you're in is not physical, only way to go back is the ritual. Everything's blurry, not quite clear. See the head of a deer in your rear view mirror, the body of a woman underneath. Now you realize you were never really asleep. You ever been scared by a ghost story? Tell yourself it's only a ghost story, until you get stuck in that ghost story. Now you can't get out of that ghost story. You ever been scared by a ghost story? Tell yourself it's only a ghost story, until you get stuck in that ghost story. Now you can't get out of that ghost story. I can't get out of my mind, stuck in a dream, frozen in time. I can't get out of my mind, stuck in a dream, frozen in time.
Sweat with a heavy heart, I try to learn, but it's hard to start. I'm drawn to ways of ancestral stars, but my life feels like it's falling apart. Call for the dough and it's too hot. Walk out and I'm on my knees, throwing up like God please help me learn to speak to you in the ways my grandma used to. Grandpa said that I ain't Sue. 7 fires run through you. I felt grounded when they walked, but now they journey to greater parts. Spirits here though they not. I get back up and I see fireflies dance through those trees. I remember Grandpa saying these were called Unzeki blink blinks. I laugh once and then I see elders inside behind me, telling me to just try to breathe. You're here now, so pray hard. You threw up, that's a great start. Exit poison you carried far. Now live on, sing on. Learn the songs, you can do it. Sure enough, you'll make a lodge and run your own, so pray hard. I cry more cause I'm scared, dog. Larger scale for me so far, but the ways need to be carried on. So I walk this road and I'm staying on. But the ways need to be carried on. So I walk this road and I'm staying on. But the ways need to be carried on. So I walk this road and I'm staying on. So I walk this road and I'm staying on. Ways need to be carried on. So I walk this road and I'm staying on. Yeah, yeah. I used to give up a lot. Luckily now I've stopped. PAKOOTAS don't go halfway. Lost is something we're not. So I try to relearn. And I try to return to language and terms that we had with birds. Learn to a meadow lark, you could hear words. Oh, Dakota that I ain't heard in so long. Wished I recorded my elders who are now gone. Now I gotta record the ones who are still here. Keeping on, now live on, sing on. Learn the songs, you can do it. Soon enough you'll make a lodge. Run your own, pray hard. Do this every day, bruh. That's been the game for me so far. But the ways need to be carried on. Cause the ways need to be carried on. I walk this road and I'm staying on. I walk this road and I'm staying on. The ways need to be carried on. So I walk this road and I'm staying on. I pray to God it gets so hard, but I walk this road and I'm staying on. Oh God, I pray hard. I walk this road and I'm staying on. It's the same song after same song after same song. It's a long road and I'm staying on. every level, even deeper with the fam. Some grew up filling voids, chasing grams or a band. I ain't never judge, it just is what it is. I just worry about the little babies and the little kids. We have been through hell, but we put them through a bed. Serving time with the parents, it don't matter who they is. Infants born craving for the same thing, killing them. Don't sixes birth, then we asking why they feel really trapped in the world, kinda not enough. Ain't come worse than what could be solved with Tylenol. Still they wildin', though I hold my tears and just listen. Trying to do my best to keep them each up out of prison. That's why the little money ain't never been the mission. See me wait until I'm known, I'll show you how I'm feeling. Got me wailing storms way before the calm. On edge, causing all these false alarms. I ain't trying to chief, just a man at arms. I ain't trying to chief, just a man at arms.